Hey guys, welcome to part one of multi-sectioned tutorial on slicing in Photoshop and then reassembling in Dreamweaver. That's sort of where we're going to end off. But for this part one, I just mainly want to get through slicing the Sony Ericsson up in the top corner right here. And the other thing I'd be looking at is creating a pattern tile type slice image for the background of the web page. So in the end it should be producing this sort of thing. So those of you that know a little bit of HTML, you know this is pretty easy to put together. I just simply would have this tile through the background of the body of the document on the X position, and then I would fill it with a continued gray at the bottom, and I will cover this in the Dreamweaver tutorial. This part here with the Sony Ericsson logo will actually drop in as an image. I'll use a wrapper for the entire section, and that'll hold this. Anyway, just to give some insight on what's going on as far as the slices, what I've done is just created this temporary layer which will demonstrate where I'm planning to drop my slices. And at the moment, you can see it'll just be the logo, and then there'll be this strip. Now I don't want to include any of the sections here that I have as images. The reason I have text and stuff in the site as it is, I typically create what I would refer to as a prototype for customers or clients, which demonstrates how the site's going to look graphically before I embark on any HTML or CSS. So what we'll do is take a look at dropping the slices in and naming them and then getting them exported out. So once again, this is going to be in two parts for the Photoshop section. The first part of this will be just resolving the solid images. So to begin, I'm going to switch to my slice tool and draw a slice over the Ericsson logo to start things off. Okay, there's my first block. Now, for those of you not very familiar with slices, I want to point out that any slice that is user created is going to show up in blue, and all automatic slices are going to show up in this gray. These slices can be ignored when it comes to exporting, so I'll cover that once we get to the Save for Web window. Next slice I want to draw is one that goes all the way down, which produces the cutout for the pattern tile. Now once again, I want to zoom in and just check that I've done this properly. So I just want to zoom in at the bottom of the Ericsson logo, and you can see here that I'm not bumping into any of the shadow underneath or anything, so I'm okay there. Okay, now we just want to get over here to where we have our tile object, and I want to make sure I'm not touching any parts of the phone here. Now while this slice is selected, I can actually use my my arrow keys to nudge that over. So if I just hit my left arrow key twice, I can move it away just to be safe. Okay, just move that up, and you can see it goes all the way to the bottom there. Okay, so I'm going to hit Control-0, zoom it back out, and I guess this is pretty much all we need for the slicing up to this point. So what I really want to do is save this as a separate file. Now you'll notice the original document is saved as the K790 page layout, and I typically sort of create what I want there, and